Hi guys, good afternoon. Welcome back again in another video. Beloved, how are you all doing today? I hope everyone are doing good. So my beloved, today I just want to make a video and to tell you why your spiritual bath is not working for you. If you are a type that always like taking spiritual baths, that we all know that when one is taking spiritual bath, it is assumed that it is going to remove any type of negativity in that person's life. Please pardon the background noise from my baby. She just came back from school. So some people don't know the do's and don'ts about spiritual life, about spiritual baths, what you need to do and what you don't do at all when you are taking spiritual baths. And that is why after you see a very good, nice recipe for spiritual baths, and when you give it out for people to use it and then beg and get liberated by God's grace, you find that after the person must have carried out that particular recipe and then take the bath, you see that the bath would not even work at all. It would be as if they increased the problem of that person. A lot of people has been going through a lot in this spiritual bath. A lot of people are suffering from this particular thing that I just made mention now. Now, some people have said spiritual bath are not working for spiritual beds are not working for them. Spiritual soup are not working for them. You don't know the do's and don'ts, which no one can ever tell you the do's and don'ts about spiritual bath. But if you are just joining this family, if you're just watching this video today, count yourself lucky. Okay, and I want you, after watching this video, watching this video, I want you to please practice this and see if there won't be any changes in your life concerning spiritual bath and how you use your spiritual products. All right, now before I go on, I would like to urge you guys, please, if you're watching me for years, for months, for weeks, for days, you haven't subscribed to my channel, please, I beg you in God's name, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I upload a video. This video is going to be long because I'm going to give you a full details why spiritual baths are not working for you, what you need to do to make spiritual bath to be working for you. Any type of spiritual bath, be it 7 days, be it 3 days, be it 21 days. Yes, I am going to be giving you in details do's and don'ts that you need about spiritual bath. So keep on watching, okay? And make sure that you watch this video to the end. Do not just watch half and then you just go. No, make sure that you watch it to the end because it is a full recipe, what you need to do and what you don't need to do while taking spiritual baths, if you want it to work for you, and how you can make your spiritual products very effective for it to be working for you. All right, so number one, don'ts about taking spiritual baths. Number one thing that you don't need to do while taking spiritual baths is this: whenever you are taking spiritual baths, please make sure that it did not spit out saliva while taking out spiritual baths. In your bedroom, do not spit out saliva while taking spiritual baths, because when you do, you automatically spoil the whole thing. I don't know if you're getting me. But before I go on to the next one, which is the number 2. Now, when you are given a soap for spiritual baths, when you get that soap, even if it's a soap or anything, be it leaf, yes, soap, leaf, anything at all, but if it is the one that is in the soap like this, okay, so when you get that your soap, your cleansing soap or your spiritual bath soap, when you get it, you are expected to go along with native sponge. If you want to remove negativity, if you want to remove any kind of black spell they cast on you through spiritual bath soap, okay, when you get your soap, you get this particular type of sponge. It is called native sponge. So when you get your soap, just assuming you are instructed to carry your spiritual bath for like 7 days, all you have to do is this: you scoop out a little bit soap from here and then divide it into 7 pieces. Divide the soap into 7 pieces. If you are instructed to bathe morning and night, that means you are going to times it times 2. When you divide the soap into 2 places, like when you divide it into 7, all right, what part of the other 7 is for morning, part of the other 7 is for night. The same way you are going to be dividing your sponge. I don't know if you're getting me. So assuming you use 1 sponge with 1 soap in the morning, in the night again you use another sponge and 1 soap. I don't know if you're getting me. 2 2 2 2. Now a lot of people have making this mistake. Once they hear spiritual but they just carry soap and then carry the electric sponge and begin to bet, and after that you still complaining, come out and be complaining nothing is working for you, spiritual but are not working for you. That is because you are doing everything wrong. Okay, it is better that whenever you are betting spiritual, but the soap that you use, the sponge that you use in the morning, do not use it. The sponge that you use in the morning, do not use it in the night again. And make sure that when you are betting it with your soap, make sure that you finish all the whole soap that you have inserted inside your sponge in the morning. Then you keep that soap, that sponge, you just keep it aside. You bring another sponge, take another soap. That is how you are going to be doing it for 7 days. If it is for 21 days, the same method. If it's for 3 days, the same method. And after you must have done all this, after you have done the betting, now gather all the whole sponge that you have used during this spiritual baths. Now allow it to dry. After that, you go and burn it. Do not throw it away. You burn it, okay? Just burn it. Do not throw it away. That is simple. A lot of people, when taking spiritual baths, after taking it, they'll just they'll just throw away their sponge, their used sponge. They'll just throw it away. That is not the right one. Okay, that's another don't about spiritual bath, why it might not be working for you, and that is the reason why it's not work for you if you continue doing it like that. Okay, so I hope I have settled that part now. At least you have learned that one sponge in the morning, 1 sponge in the night, 2 times in a day. All right, 2 times in a day, depending on the instruction of the soap. Okay, that makes sure to divide the soap. After dividing it, the ones that remain, just keep it for yourself for next use if the case arises next time. Okay, that one is by the way. So another thing that you must avoid during spiritual bath, when you are taking spiritual bath, please do not wee on the body. I know that a lot of people has formed it as a habit that whenever they pull out their clothes to bathe, to go to the shower, before you may begin to wee on their body. When you are taking spiritual baths, please do not wee on your body. Do not wee on your body, because if you do, you have automatically spoiled the whole thing. Take correction of that. Okay. So another thing that you must do is this: do not wear slippers. Some people are fond of, when they are going to the bedroom, they always wear slippers to the bedroom. Yes, you can wear your slippers while you go to the bedroom, but when you are taking spiritual bath, when it is for spiritual baths, do not take your slippers. Do not wear your slippers at all. Okay, you are able to bathe barefooted, and during your spiritual baths. After that, do not clean your body. After you have done taking your spiritual bath, you have done your showering and all that, please do not clean your body. And then finally, before you embark on the spiritual bath, for example, you and your husband had an intercourse like today, and you receive your spiritual bath package today, please do not go on and use that spiritual bath that day. Give yourself 2 days before you embark on it. Then after you must have done the spiritual bath like 7 days, depending. Give yourself like 2 or 3 days before you can now go back and then meet your husband again. And while during your spiritual bath, while you take your spiritual bath, please do not have sex. Do not have sexual intercourse during this period, because when you do, it is going to, spoil everything. I don't know if you're getting me. So these are the reason why your spiritual bath are not working for you. On my next video, by God's grace, I am going to be telling you why spiritual products are not working for you, what you are doing wrong that is making your spiritual, it is called spiritual. When it's spiritual, it is highly, in fact, any small thing that you do, you just spoil the whole thing. Okay, so when you are taking spiritual products, please be very careful. So I have taught you guys what you need to do while taking your spiritual bath, and what you don't need to do while taking spiritual bath. If you want it to work for you, if you want your spiritual product to work for you, your spiritual bath to work for you, please, this method is yes, that you must follow the rules. And I tell you, by God's grace, at the end of it, you will see a huge changes in your life. Yes, spiritual bath works. All these leaves, rules they are telling you to use, it works, but just that you are not doing it the right way. Just that you don't know what to do. You're just using it like that. No one instructed you on how you can use it. But after watching the video, I'm sure that a lot of people must have learned how they can use spiritual products, especially spiritual baths, in order to make it to be very effective while taking spiritual baths. Okay, so guys, that is just the end of the video. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I urge in God's name to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell. If you need to reach me out, my number is +234 090 59825779. I am active on WhatsApp and Telegram. I repeat, +234 090 59825779. Okay, so beloved, that is just the end of the video. For those who want to learn one thing or the other concerning herbs, how they can use natural roots, leaves and seed to cure some ailments, I have a second channel. You can go and check that channel there. Okay, I have made a video on a total cure about hepatitis A, B. Yes, how you can use some roots and leaves to cure hepatitis A and B. Even C is uploading very soon by God's grace. So the name of the channel is Amaka Herbal Teachings. Just search it on the YouTube and you will get there. But I'm going to drop the link of that channel, my second channel. Okay, so guys, that is just the end of the video for today. All right, see you on my next episode. If you find this video very interesting, please, after watch it, give it a thumbs up, and then do not forget to share this video to your loved one. See you on my next episode. Do have a lovely day. Bye bye.